Ooh. Oh, fuck. Are we doing it? I think we're doing it. Okay, it's working. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Neo here, giving you an anticipated review that I've wanted to do for a while. So you've seen the Pie Cafe Vietnamese roll, but you're not ready for this monstrosity. This is their homemade, and it probably looks quite disgusting. Oh god. Pie Cafe sausage roll. This is what they do in-house. It's all homemade. And this thing's fucking dynamite. Like, it's really good. Now, it's been a while since I've had one, because they're not the cheapest sausage roll, coming out at a very hefty price of $5.50. But, and the only reason why I had it was because one of my colleagues said to me, you got to try the sausage roll. And like, it was the only thing that was ever recommended, food-wise, that was like local in terms of like a place to eat. And like, this thing is just awesome. Like, look at that. Beautiful. Inside. Got a bit of sauce in it. We're going to go straight into it. Let's go. Well, the bottom's a bit burnt, actually, so ruining my review, but I'll go for another shot. Just that little bit I had. Yeah, a very exceptional sausage roll. Like, this is definitely tell it's homemade because the meat isn't super processed. You can kind of maybe see there, trying to get as close as I can to the camera. The meat isn't super processed, so it's not super fine. You can definitely tell that like they've chopped it up with by hand. Big pieces of carrot. You can see onion. It looks like spring onion, but it looks nearly like broccoli actually. You can see a bit of it's like spinach. It's spinach. That's what it is. It's spinach. And I think I can see something else. It's red onion. Okay, so red onion, carrot, and spinach. There's also cabbage in there. Is that white onion? Doesn't matter. Tastes excellent. It's a really good symphony of flavors. Quite fresh. Obviously, the pork. There's a lot of they obviously choose a very non-lean meat, so it's got quite fatty pork. You can taste it. It just gives you tastes like butter. It tastes awesome. Very unhealthy, I might add. This is a very unhealthy meal. It's so good though. It's so good. Yeah, great flaky pastry, very buttery pastry with that. Not overcooked. The meat, like, you know how you get like this dry sausage roll? The meat is not dry whatsoever. Like, obviously it's probably helped by the fat. But the fact that there's veggies in there, it's kind of like, if you have a meat sausage roll and it's just meat and onion, it just tastes like meat and onion. There's nothing special. But obviously they've got their own spice mix they've added to this. And you don't really need sauce with this. I add it just because, just for show. But you have these by itself and it just tastes phenomenal. Very good sausage rolls. Is it worth $5.50? Sort of, maybe. Like, I reckon it's probably like a $4 sausage roll. That's still pretty high. But it is very good and it deserves that. And they're quite large. Like, this is a meal. One sausage roll is a meal. And this is just literally all I'm eating today for lunch. No, awesome. The fact I don't need sauce, the sauce is just like, it almost interrupts the meal. I've kind of made a mistake. I'm not eat on the non-sauce side at the moment because they're so good without it. It's just a masterful made sausage roll. They didn't fuck anything up. The meat's good. The blend is good. The meat isn't taste processed. The pastry is really well done. It's cooked really well. It doesn't need sauce. Like, the only box you can probably mark off them is the fact that sometimes the bottom is burnt, and that first taste was a little bit burnt, maybe it sat a bit too long in the back of the oven, but the rest of it is fine, so, I can excuse it. And it's a bit pricey. $5.50 is a lot for a sausage roll, but I will contest that this is probably worth it because this is enough for a meal. Like, $5.50 for a lunch is pretty good, with the caveat that it's not a healthy lunch. But, I mean, you can get a really cheap lunch for anything. You get, like, 4 potato cakes for $4. So, like, I really shouldn't say what is a good value lunch. I mean, you can make your own lunch for less than $2 a day. Not even. But it's so good, though. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, like, the Vietnamese rolls, like, yeah, nothing special. Like, they're just good. But these are legitimately like, if you're in Mulgrave, Victoria, for whatever reason, I don't know why, the only thing really notable around here is Monash University. I guess it's on the way to the Dandenong, so you might travel past it. The main highway goes past you if you're not going to Monash. Even if you're on to Monash, it's only a 10-minute detour of Blackburn down Blackburn Road to Wellington Road, and you'll see the Pie Cafe when you see it. And I'll tell you, this is, it's pretty good. Is it going to blow your mind? Probably not, but it's pretty good. Like, I contend it's probably in the top 5 sausage rolls in my life. There you go. That's a high honour, because I take my sausage rolls very seriously. This probably looks disgusting. I'm really sorry. Anyway, before I devour the rest of this meal, final thoughts. Not much really else to say, honestly. I kind of already gave it a really good presentation. It's a really solid sausage roll that's unique. It nails every element that needs to be good in a sausage roll. And above all counts, it doesn't taste processed. I think that's the biggest thing. It actually tastes like someone homemade it. Like, it is definitely tastes homemade. And at first, it kind of caught me off guard. Like, I was not used to this paste I'm used to eating. Because, let's be honest, the sausage rolls you get, not necessarily at all bakeries, but definitely out of the box from the packet, it's this mush. And you're eating this, mush of meat. And it's acceptable somehow, but that's what you eat. This does not taste like that at all. You can fucking see it. It's not okay. I had to keep talking about how great the sausage roll is, because, just look at it. Look how good it looks. Because, it may look weird because it's not processed. That's why it's so good. It breaks new grounds. Anyway. Really good sausage roll. You know what? I reckon top 3. I'm just calling right now. It's definitely better than... It's in the top 3. Is it the best? I have to compare. I can't make that call. Excuse me. I can't make that call. I'm not powerful enough yet for that. Yeah, that's my sausage roll review at the Pie Cafe. Very much recommend. Very, very much recommend. See you all later. Where's the...